good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is FXFreedom broadcasting you live on YouTube. And this is Forex Trading Course 101. Everybody, remember, trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way the three pillars. Hello, Dancy, how are you? Pillar number one, it's called the market. We are trying to learn about the market with those modules here on the left. Basic module, beginner module, intermediate module. Pillar number two is the strategy. We are going to talk about the strategy in the advanced module once we are over the multiple time frames, Fibonacci, crowns, news trading. And the big one, it's called me and you. It's called the trader. Right? Then say hello, traders. Hello. I know. And talking about trading, what do champion, beginner traders always say? Everybody, champion, beginner traders always say that I am not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. And my own quote on the left: when the market scares you, don't be afraid to do the right thing. Remember, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. And the stream, it's not trading or investment advice, everybody, especially in the Forex trading week, which we are starting today. And remember, if your way is not working, why don't you try ours? And for homeworks and questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and you can follow me on TradingView. Hello, Trader Ala. Hello, Trader Clara. How are you? Okay, everybody. It's decision time. Type in the chat a currency pair that you want. And we are going to trade, everybody. Make sense? Demo trade first. Demo trade first, everybody. Show yourself, everybody, that you are able to make a minimum of 3 months of consecutive profits. Make sense? 3 months, yes sir. 3 months, it's enough time, everybody, for you to understand that. Why somebody's asking why 3 months? Because 1 month or 2 months, or you maybe not 2 months, but 3 months for sure not. The first month you can got lucky. Make sense, everybody? And I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Type in the chat, everybody, the currency pair that you want. Yes, not a problem, could be euro, dollar too. Type in the chat the time frame and type in the chat what is your idea. Hedge fund trader Clara is asking for USD Cad. Yes, ma'am. USD Cad, everybody, is going to be the first one. USD Cad, let me find it. So USD Cad first, Euro AUD second. Could you recommend some demo account? It's all the same. It's all the same, everybody. Clara, also Euro AUD. Okay, USD Cad first, everybody. Okay, indicators out. USD Cad Daily Chart. Just an example, everybody. Let's try to implement what we have learned so far. Okay. Now you are seeing USD Cad Daily Chart. And we've learned what so far? We've learned about the market wave. We've learned about the short-term trends. We've learned about support, resistance, pivot points. We've learned about consolidations and other market behaviors. And we've learned about candlestick formations. So starting from today, the next 5 days we are going to have what is called the Forex Trading Week. And let's try to make some pips and money on the demo account. Demo money on the demo account. And let's try to understand why we are going to win some trades and why we are going to lose some trades. Make sense, everybody? So type in the chat, everybody, USD Cad, long or short, right now. Freedom, can I change time frame? Sure. Everybody, we have USD Cad Daily Chart, then we have USD Cad 4-hour chart for you, we have USD Cad 2-hour chart for you, we have USD Cad 1-hour chart for you, we have USD Cad 30-minute chart for you, and we have USD Cad 15-minute chart for you. Hedge fund trader Dancy, hedge fund trader Ala, hedge fund trader Clara, long or short? Type in the chat long or short, type in the chat the time frame that you are going long or short, type in the chat where is going to be the stop loss, type in the chat where is going to be the take profit. Everybody, make sense? This is how we learn. Jane says long euro dollar. Step by step, Jane, okay. Number 1 it's USD Cad. Number 2 is euro AUD, and then we're going to check euro dollar third. Clara says short, okay. Shorting the market. What time frame, Clara? Jane says 5-minute chart, long euro dollar. We're going to check later. But just in case, euro dollar, 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart. Do I have 5-minute chart? Yes. Okay, where is the stop loss, Jane? Where is the take profit? So this is Jane long. 5-minute charts, we need to be quick, right? Quick, okay, but we have the horizontal line so far. Everybody, USD Cad, long or short? Clara says short. Everybody, you would help me a lot if you would put, when you type something, it would help me a lot if you would be so kind and put all the details. Make sense? Short daily time frame. Okay, very good. Where is the stop loss? Where is the take profit? And what pattern? Jane, you too. Where is the stop loss? Where is the take profit? What pattern? Dancy, long or short on USD Cad? What pattern? Ala, long or short on Euro AUD? Where is the stop loss? Where is the take profit? What pattern? Okay, so I'm going to wait. Everybody, I cannot short without the parameters of the stop loss and take profit. Make sense? Jane, you too. 5-minute chart long. Great. Where is the stop loss? Where is the take profit? Clara shorting the daily chart USD Cad. Okay, so take profit, edit coordinates 1. Thank you very much. 1.0700, and the stop loss clone, and let's make it red. Stop loss is at coordinates 1.0645. Okay, great. We have an entry, everybody. So this is Jane's, and exit full screen, and we're going to go euro dollar. Euro dollar, euro dollar, euro dollar. Where is euro dollar? Euro dollar, euro USD. There you go. Why I cannot enter? Height, control amount, lots. I cannot enter, everybody. I don't know why, but oh, I have 0. I need to open a I'm not going to waste time right now, everybody, but you know, give me tomorrow. I'm going to open the new demo account. Make sense? Okay, so not a problem for today. Okay, so this is Jane's. Okay, Jane's entry. Okay, Jane long on 25th of 5 2022. I need to redo. Okay, this is Jane's rate. Thank you very much. MHB, long time no see. How are you? How have you been? Clara, USD Cad Daily Chart. Shorting right now. Let's make it black for the entry. Clara says, so it's going to be, this is Clara short on 25th 5 2022. 25 slash is going to work, not. Oh, it's price. Sorry about that. I need to go to edit label. So Clara, not, yes, Clara short on 25th 5 2022. So it's going to be right now. This is the price. And red is going to be the stop loss, which is going to be the edit coordinates. Stop loss 1.28949, and the take profit is going to be green, edit coordinates. The take profit is going to be 1.26111. Okay, very good. Euro dollar bet rate, says MHB. Dancy short daily short term in retracement entry now. Dancy, are we talking about Euro AUD, USD CAD, Euro dollar? $1.3, 1.2, I believe it's Euro CAD, I mean USD CAD. So this is Dancy. Let's color code this in blue. Edit label, Dancy short 2 on, I'm sorry everybody, looks like my account is locked, so I need to, tomorrow we are going to enter the market, alright? Today it's horizontal lines. 25 of 5 2022. So this is Dancy. Okay, Dancy short, Clara short, but Dancy is going to have, so edit label, Dancy stop loss at 1.30863, it coordinates 1.30863 is Dancy stop loss, and Dancy's take profit is going to be at, edit label, Dancy take profit is going to be at, edit coordinates 1.22897. Wow, congratulations to everybody. Wow. Now USD CAD, thank you very much. USD CAD, everybody, there is no right or wrong, agreed? Agreed everybody, there is no right or wrong, but we need to take in consideration this guy in here, or this girl in here. You need to talk to this guy and ask himself, and ask the guy, pardon my English, and ask the guy or the girl, so This kind of trades, everybody, there is no right or wrong, makes sense? But here is the question. Are you, listen to me please, there is no right or wrong, okay? But if you short the market like this, and this is the stop loss, and this is the take profit, are you prepared to wait 1 or 2 years? If you are correct on the direction, everybody, are you prepared to wait for 1 or 2 years for the market to hit your take profit? No, we are not talking about the trade in itself, we are talking about time perspective. Make sense? We have some traders that are going to say, yes, it's fine with me, not a problem, I am prepared. So if I'm buying the market in here, just an example, and if I'm profit taking up in here and I don't see the future, yes, I'm prepared to wait for, from, what was this, October 2021, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm prepared to wait for 7 months for the market to hit this take profit level. But most of us, not just Dancy, everybody, you need to take time in consideration. But most of us are not ready, are not prepared to wait for that long. Make sense? Exactly. This question is personal. It's personal. This is why somebody it's on the 5-minute chart, somebody it's on the 15-minute chart, somebody is on the 2-hour chart, 4-hour chart, monthly, weekly, daily. Okay, everybody? You could place great trades. Ask yourself, am I ready? Am I willing to wait for the next 6 months, 12 months, whatever, we don't have the crystal ball, for the market to hit my take profit level? Somebody's asking, not on YouTube, but on the other streaming platform, boss, what if I'm not? Well, then you don't need to change time frames, but you need to find other patterns to trade. Make sense? You can still trade on the daily if you want, but you need to find shorter patterns. Make sense, Dancy and everybody else? So we have Dancy's trade, we have Jane's trade, we have Clara's trade. Armin, is this video being saved for later viewing? Armin, yes sir. Ala wants a Euro AUD long. Dancy says USD Cad. Okay, let's go on, everybody, let's go on Euro AUD. If nobody wants to if nobody wants to trade USD Cad, we are moving to Euro AUD. Then we are going to go to Euro Dollar again. And lastly, we are going to go to NZD USD. Euro AUD long, ala what time frame? So I'm going to start with, I'm always starting with the daily, right? Because daily it's kind of in the intermediate chart. My longest record was 39 days. Yeah, it's not that easy, right? Up and down, up and down, up and down. So Ala wants to go long right now. We are going to use the black color. Tomorrow we are going to enter. But so this is edit label Ala long on 25/5/2022. Ala on what time frame? And this is right now, this is the price, and so stop loss is going to be, in the meantime, everybody, do you want to enter Euro AUD, long or short? Ala says 2 hour, 2 hour, very good, 2 hour, Ala says 2 hour long, right, 2 hour long. our stop loss is going to be edit label ala stop loss is going to be at edit coordinates 1.50243 and stop loss and I mean the take profit, right? The take profit is going to be green, edit label ala take profit, it's going to be at edit coordinates 1.52638. Okay, very good. MHB NZD USD 2-hour chart. Okay, everybody, so just type in the chat. You're doing a great job, everybody. Congratulations to you. Just type in the chat if you want to put a trade on USD CAD, on Euro Dollar, Euro AUD, and MHB is asking for NZD USD. NZD USD. MHB, what time frame? So black, it's the entry. What time frame? MHB, this is going to be okay. So I need to edit label MHB long, right? MHB long right now, and this is going to be MHB stop loss. MHB stop loss, and the coordinates are 0.62500. This is MHB stop loss. Most likely it's not on the 2 hours, right? Maybe the daily. And MHB's take profit is going to be edit label MHB take profit level is going to be at 0.69500 again. Daily chart, okay, very good. Daily, okay. Anybody, any more trades before we... So one more time, everybody. Type in the chat if you want to enter USD CAD on any time frame, long or short, doesn't really matter. Then we have Euro Dollar, any time frame, long or short, doesn't matter. Then we have Euro AUD, any time frame, long or short, it doesn't matter. And NZD USD, any time frame, long or short, it doesn't matter. Before we start to analyze the charts and talk about the probabilities of those trades. This is why the Forex trading week is for. Okay, everybody? So let's start with, you can type in the chat, not a problem. Let's start with NZD USD daily chart. Is MHB going against the trend, buying NZD USD, or is MHB going with the trend, everybody? There is no right or wrong. This is a class, it's a course. You must learn, everybody, how you produce your winners, and you must learn how you produce your losers. Armin, this is the Forex trading course. Okay, everybody, this is the Forex trading course. No crypto, no indexes, no USA 30, no gold. Fair enough? Those lessons, Armin and everybody else, are specific for the Forex market. Teacher, can I use what you are teaching in the stock market? Most likely not. Teacher, can I apply what you teach in the crypto market? Most likely not. Those rules and concepts are for the Forex market. Okay, everybody? Then she says short-term trend is bearish. So here is the question: is MHB trade? It has great risk-reward ratio, right? Great risk-reward ratio. Now it's a probability profession. What's the probability of MHB trade being a winner? Armin, you are welcome. This is why this Forex trading week was designed. This Forex trading week was designed for us to implement what we have learned so far in the live market. So if I'm MHB and I'm going long, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension. Is this a high probability trade, everybody, in your opinion, or is this a low probability trade? From the daily perspective. Oh, MHB is wrong. There is no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. The market can go up and break everything. The market can go up and do a deep retracement, hit MHB, take profit, and then reverse. The market can go up to the first level of past resistance, which we learned, and then reverse. There is no right or wrong. But this market is going to do something 7 times out of 10. Then says we are on previous resistance, low probability. MHB, what do you think? There is no right or wrong, so out this one, out, out, out. Yes, you can win if you go long. Sure, everybody, so direction is one, but stop loss and take profit are the other ones. Let's make a poll, everybody. Who in here thinks it's a high probability trade? Who in here thinks it's a low probability trade? The second level is below the target. So what we have learned so far, right? This trade, to make a profit, number one, we have the downtrend line, right? And we have resistance, and we have resistance, and we have resistance. So we have a few resistance levels, you know. So this trade, in order to make us, and we have another one even before, it's up in here. So this trade, in order to make a profit, it must crush for past resistance, and most likely it depends how it goes with velocity, you know. I analyzed today NZD report. Sure, and then entered. Everybody, you don't need to explain yourself. Make sense? This is how we learn. If your strategy is saying that go long, then go long. Not a problem. Make sense? But technically speaking, this is a low probability trade, everybody. Make sense? In my humble opinion, this is there is no right or wrong, but in my humble opinion, this trade 7 times out of 10 is going to lose. Again, it's not a fact, it's my humble opinion. Okay? And if the daily chart is the trading chart, if I go on the weekly, and if I compress the chart, this is the upper band and this is the specific of the Forex market. This is the upper band and this is the lower band. And if I draw the market wave, extension, retracement, extension, retracement. I'm seeing that the Star Wars, right? That the force is down, it's not up anymore. Now everybody, what we are trying to teach you here, it's what it's called probabilistic thinking. Make sense? You can don't let anybody tell you, MHB2, don't let anybody tell you, oh, you are wrong and I'm right. There is no right or wrong. The market can do anything it wants, when it wants, for how long it wants. The market can go up and crush the bands and do, make sense everybody? But this market is also predictable to a degree, and this is why we are measuring the market wave, we are measuring the short-term trends. Next week we are going to start to learn and measure the Fibonacci's. So going long with those parameters, again, in my opinion, it's a low probability trade. But one more time, oh, I'm going to exit because FXFreedom, Michael said so. No. These streams, everybody, are not trading or investment advice. We are here to learn. Okay? Now, Euro AUD. Euro AUD, ARA went long. Is this a high probability trade, everybody, or is this a low probability trade? Oh my gosh, they're going to talk about me too. Don't be shy. This is how we learn. So this is ALA on the 2-hour chart. This is the uptrend line. And if we compress the chart, we can see not low, so extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement so far. Is this a high probability trade, everybody, in your opinion, or is this a low probability trade? You have on the 2-hour chart, the yellow is the up market wave, the red is the short-term downtrend, but it broke the lower high already. Jane says market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. Yes, this is great risk management quote. Low probability, it is short long term. What do you think, everybody? Dancy says high probability. ALA, what error are you keep repeating doing, everybody? MHB, you have this knowledge. What is the error that ALA is doing? ALA, you've learned this in our private classes. Dancy, what is the error that ALA is doing? It's a nice trade, yes, but it has an error. It's a nice trade, yes it is, absolutely. Everybody, there is an error there on this trade. ALA, you've learned this in our private classes. And everybody, we're going to talk in the end. If you need help, ask for help, makes sense? ALA did 1 month with me, private mentorship. Who knows what's the challenge here? There is no right or wrong, right? What's the challenge? What makes the money to the trader is the... What makes money to the trader is the... Who knows? ALA, you should know this. If you are take profit, maybe not. if you trade for me, I'm going to call you in my office and I'm going to ask you, Allah, why did you put your stop loss in here? What are you going to tell me? What are you going to tell me? Clara says, going against the trend, well, maybe not short term, right? Maybe not on the 2-hour chart, the yellow line is clear. 2-hour market wave is up. Julius says, stop loss, exactly. Stop loss is the error. Make sense, everybody? There you go, Allah, stop loss. Make sense, everybody? If you enter like this, I'm going to ask you, why is the stop loss there? Unless you tell me, well, I'm going long on this bullish candlestick formation, but Allah is not. How do you know, boss? Because buying or going short, so scalping, candlestick formations, it's 1-for-1. And Allah stop loss, it's up in here, so he is not buying this bullish candlestick. Whoops. Allah is not buying this bullish candlestick formation because his take profit is up in here. This is the reason that I know his stop loss, it's in the wrong place. Make sense, everybody? Forex course 101, Forex trading week. We are trying to implement what we have learned so far. If Allah is trading the yellow line, up market wave, stop loss must be down in here. This is a rule. Oh yes, but I don't want to hear yes, but. This is a non-negotiable black and white rule. If Allah is going long on the uptrend line, then the stop loss is going to be up in here. And if Allah is going long on the uptrend, he is entering too soon. Talking about the short-term uptrend, because the market was making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, kind of sideways, lower lows, lower highs, lower low, and then it made a high to low to high, right? And he entered in here. Where should his stop loss? Shiro, is the stop loss should be below the market structure, right? Yes, everybody. Stop loss goes on the pattern traded. Now, if you are buying Euro AUD on the 2-hour chart, if you are trading the market wave called technical market structure, Shiro, you're correct, stop loss should be down in here. If you are entering at the same place but you are buying the uptrend line, like a pattern, your stop loss should be like in here. Now, if you are buying the red uptrend, you would enter prematurely. This is a premature entry. Why? Because the market just broke your uptrend. If this was the high, higher high, higher low, higher high, bam, lower low. And you're buying this one. Isn't this valuable information, everybody? So Allah, think a little bit and try to understand where you are going to put your stop loss. You can, everybody, oh my gosh, this is me, I'm doing the same. Not a problem, this is how we learn. If you do something like this, you have two options. Number one, lower your take profit and pray to God that the market is going to go up and hit your take profit. You are buying bullish candlestick formation. Or you leave your take profit and you find a tradable pattern, whatever it might be, and you put your stop loss on the pattern. Okay, Allah? Euro dollar, Jane going long. What do you think about this trade, everybody? Stop loss down in here, take profit up in here. We're on the 5-minute chart, compressing the chart. There is no right or wrong, everybody. So 5-minute chart from the beginning. We learned this, that if you cannot read the chart, then you can go on the, okay, so this is the 15-minute chart and trend line. Trend line, trend line. We are in an uptrend line. Uptrend line. And this is another uptrend line. And this is another uptrend line. Now we can go back on the 5-minute chart. And we can draw short term a downtrend line, something like this. And we learned how to draw trend lines 1 and 2, right? 1, 2. 1, 2, and we have maybe an aggressive one on the 5-minute chart. There you go. Let's zoom out one more time. What do you think, everybody? There is no right or wrong. Is this a high probability trade? Is this a low probability trade? Euro dollar 5-minute chart. And remember, there is no right or wrong. MHB can win. ALA can win. Okay, and Jane can win. Make sense, everybody? So there is no right or wrong. And one more, Clara was saying, well, but he's again, so Euro AUD, this is the 2-hour chart. If you are on the 2-hour chart, your confirmation time frame is the daily. And from the daily Euro AUD, so Clara, I would say, you know, in my humble opinion, I would say that his trade can make it because this is, in here, there is the first level of resistance. Well, you have one more in here, right? You have one before in here. Past resistance from the daily. So it's okay on, you know, it's still possible, right? Is going to fight this trade, Ala's trade is going to fight a little bit, but it's possible if in the midterm the market is not going to reverse and stop out. Ala, we're waiting for your answer. Where do you want to put your stop loss? See how this works, everybody? My stop loss is in here on the 2-hour chart, but the 2-hour chart is a structural part of the daily chart. So the market can go down, stop my trade on the 2-hour chart, hit, just an example, but hit the trend line and then go back up again. What makes money to the trader? I know I'm boring, right? Oh, again with his concept. What makes money to the trader is the appropriate use of the stop loss. And the stop loss goes on the pattern traded. Everybody, Jane is long on the 5-minute chart. Is this a high probability trade, low probability trade? So good point, bad point, right? Talking about probability, everybody. So good point, this market is still above the long-term uptrend line. Bad point, this market is below the short-term downtrend lines. The market was making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and start making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And on the 5-minute chart, wow, Allah is saying, let's check everybody, 2-hour chart. Allah is going to change the stop loss to edit coordinates 1.47012. Ah, there you go. Now we have another problem. So we just solved one issue, right? Now we have another issue, everybody. What's the problem? What is the challenge right now? Allah improved the stop loss. Congratulations to you, Allah. Now we have another challenge. Everybody, can you see it? What is the challenge in here with this trade? I improved my stop loss. Now I have something different to solve. In the meantime, Euro USD 5-minute chart. If you're on the 5-minute chart, your confirmation time frame is the 1-hour chart. So from the 1-hour chart, let's delete this one. From the 1-hour chart, everybody, is this a high probability trade? Is this a low probability trade? What do you think? Yeah, there is no right or wrong. Make sense? Risk return ratio, exactly, very good. Now we have another challenge, it's called the risk reward ratio. So Allah, you are risking more than you are making. So Allah, please. And Shiro says, should take profit level. Yes sir, exactly. Okay Allah, so we are waiting for you to rearrange your take profit too. Maybe the capital, yes, it's related. Okay Allah, try to identify another level of the take profit or try to rearrange risk reward ratio. Anyways, this trade cannot stay like this, everybody. Make sense? Don't you ever risk more than you are making. Everybody, don't you ever risk more than you are making. Okay? I had a teacher once, which I don't agree with him, and he was teaching us that, oh, we need to let the market breathe, you know, and he was trading like this. And I said, well, thank you teacher mentor, but this really doesn't make sense to me. Okay, and I'm keeping my mentality still today. Don't you ever do this. Oh, but the market must need to breathe. Why would you trade like this? One loser and is going to eat 3 of your profits. Make sense, everybody? So we covered NZD USD trade, we covered Euro AUD, we are still waiting for the take profit of Allah. Euro dollar, probability wise, on the 1-hour chart, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, lower low, lower high. Jane, are you in a retracement trade going long on the 5-minute chart, or are you in an extension trade? And everybody else, is Jane's trade a retracement trade on the 5-minute chart, or is Jane's trade on the 5-minute chart an extension trade? What's the difference? It makes all the difference. Extensions and retracements have different probabilities, everybody. And we cover this and we learn this too. Retracement trades are riskier than extension trades. Fair enough? So there is no right or wrong. Is this a good trade? Is this a more or less trade, everybody? Is this a bad trade? Then it says retracement rate. And see everybody, we need to learn why we win, why we lose. Make sense? Jane's entry, it's already at past resistance. So if Jane's entry is going to do something like this and reverse and lose, this is a reason why. If Jane's entry is going to move forward and almost hit the take profit, but here is another resistance, and now in reverse back then, this is another why. Jane says retracement rate. Yes, ma'am. Retracement rate, low probability, says Shiro. Trend change to bearish. Yes, sir. And lastly, everybody, we have Clara's and Ala USD Cad and Dancy. Sorry, not Ala Dancy. So Clara and Dancy are shorting the market. What do you think about those two trades? Are those two trades high probability, low probability? So the red one, it's Dancy risk reward ratio, and the violet is going to be Clara's risk reward ratio. What do you think, everybody? Clara and Dancy are shorting the market in here at the same time. So today, this is the entry. And so arrow, right? Put the arrow here. You know, shorting the market. And Dancy stop loss, it's up in here. This is Dancy's stop loss, right? And this is the take profit. And Clara stop loss, it's up in here. And the take profit, right? Talking about the take profit. So the circle is the stop loss, and the take profit, Clara take profit is down in here, and Dancy take profit is down in here. Wow, Ala again. So Ala, it's changing the take profit to 1.61675. Whoa, ho, ho. 1 point. Now, there you go. There you go. We have an entry, risk reward ratio. One more thing. This is the 2-hour chart. Your confirmation time frame is the daily. What's the probability of this trade from the daily? See how this works, everybody? Here is the strong past resistance. This is going to be a challenge. Strong past resistance. This is going to be a challenge. So Ala and Dancy and everybody online who is watching this stream, if you are entering from the daily chart, you need to ask yourself, am I willing to wait for 6 months or more for the market possibly hit my take profit level? If you say no, this means that you are trading a style that it's not suitable for you. Make sense? Dancy says low probability. Why did you enter? You know, why did you enter then? Daily chart, market wave, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension. Is this a retracement trade or is this an extension trade? What's the probability of Dancy take profit being hit if this is the short-term trend on the daily? Shiro says low. Everybody, isn't this great information, what you are learning today? Yes, but extension comes, so I hope for months or two. Everybody, there is no right or wrong, but you need to address those questions. Make sense? I'm the first one telling you there is no right or wrong. Don't bother. Don't be sad. Don't be happy either. There is no right or wrong. It's a retracement rate. The market, so trade what you see. It's a concept. The market's making higher highs, higher lows. What's the probability of this market break or the lows and the uptrend line and hit the densest take profit? It's a low probability or high probability. And then she said, well, I'm watching the weekly. Well, if we go on the weekly, and if we clean out the chart a little bit, the pivot points are okay, everybody. So this is dense. If this is the weekly, and let's get out of the Fibs, Fibonacci, out. What am I shorting on the weekly? If you are shorting the weekly, everybody, is this short premature or this short at the right time? In my humble opinion, if you say, okay, I'm shorting the weekly bearish candlestick formation, you are still against the short-term trend on the weekly. So there is no right or wrong. I would say that even Clara is going against the short-term trend. Clara is positioned better because the market can retrace here. Then, see, in my humble opinion, you know, it's very, very, very low probability so far. Yes, tomorrow it's another story, but today, and not to talk about the time, everybody, you know, look, I mean, this is the weekly chart. Most of you are calling me on the cell phone, oh, I want my Lambo, I want my Ferrari, I want my Bentley, I want my Aston Martin. Clara called me, she said, I want a new house. And I said, okay, not a problem. But you want your Ferrari what, in 10 years? Then you told me, I want a Ferrari. Are you prepared to wait 10 years for this market to come down in here? Then she says, weekly is looking down. Well, talking about timing, it's not. It's making higher highs, higher lows. In my opinion, and another bigger visual, everybody, if you ask me, USD Cad is locked in this channel. Again, in my opinion, those are not facts. I want my crystal ball, I'm giving you, you know. Switch to 30-minute time frame, sorry for coming late. All of Emi, we are out of time, not a problem. Okay, everybody, did you learn anything today? But market works extension, retracement extension. This will fast move. How do you know? How do you know? Everybody, Dancy, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that waiting for a few years it's wrong. I'm telling you, I'm suggesting to you, everybody, ask yourself. Make sense? We have some traders that they say, well, it's fine with we. But the majority of us, the people, we are not, we want our Ferrari faster, make sense? But if you say, no, it's fine with me, I can stay in a trade for 2 years, 6 months, whatever, then it's not a problem. Why is this relevant, everybody? And this is one of the institutional secrets. This trader, if he or she cannot sustain the time, he's going to trade poorly. Make sense? Julius says, thanks Freedom, I learned a lot. Time is important because it's tied to the trader. Make sense? It doesn't serve you that you are trading a chart that you cannot sustain its own time, the trade management, the entry, the exit. And everybody, Ala did this. If you want quicker results and not waste 2, 3, 4 years to figure out the market, ask for private lessons of the Forex course 101. Time is an issue. See, time. How curious. Time is an issue. Why would you waste it? And Shiro, talking about capital, once you are over the Forex course 101, 202, start trading with the institution or company in order to get the necessary funding. If you are middle class, everybody, like it's 90% of the world, then it's going to be difficult, make sense? Because you are lacking capital. Whatever institution might be. But if you say, okay, I've learned I have acquired the skill, I have acquired the knowledge, and I'm going to trade the Forex market with 5,000 US dollars or 10,000 US dollars, it's going to be difficult not to have the Ferrari, to just pay the bills. Okay, everybody, our time is up. See you back tomorrow with another Forex trading week. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade for freedom.